Brighton are currently 8th in the Premier League and they're having a sensational season. So that's why we're gonna take them, try to improve their team as fast as possible and bring them to the top of the world. I'm speaking winning Champions League, winning Premier League, this kind of stuff. And recently they signed a new player, man. And of course, we're gonna bring him to Brighton and see how he's gonna do in Brighton. Of course, I'm talking about Joao Pedro from Watford. So let's start this rebuild. And of course, if you like it, please leave a like and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you haven't already. But now let's start the Brighton rebuild. So looking at this Brighton squad, they do have some amazing players like Mitoma, Caicedo, and of course McAllister. And we're actually gonna add to the mixture Joao Pedro, their recent signing. But I do believe that there are two more positions we definitely need to upgrade in the first season if we want to actually finish in an Europa League at least place or a Conference League place in a worst case scenario. And this is the center back position, man. Dunk needs a little bit of help like Webster. He's not good that much, so I do believe that we need to actually improve the center back position. And of course the right mid slash right wing position, this definitely also needs to be improved. So these are going to be the two positions we're going to look like, aside of course of Joao Pedro. And thanks to the board we do have 46 million to spend, so let's just do that. And there it is, the future of Brighton is here. We're signing Joao Pedro from Watford for only 6.2 million, man. Crazy good deal in my opinion. So let's see how Joao Pedro is gonna develop at Brighton. And the next player we're actually gonna bring to this Brighton rebuild is gonna be none other than Fofana from Chelsea. He cost us 32 million, but he has so much potential to develop, man. So I do believe that Fofana is a perfect fit for this Brighton squad. And the last player we're bringing to Brighton this year is gonna be none other than Anthony Gordon, and we managed to make a straight swap with March for him. So I'm pretty excited to actually try Anthony Gordon at Brighton. And now with the 3 additions that we managed to make, this is how the Brighton squad is looking pretty good in my opinion. We upgraded the striker position, we upgraded the right wing position, and of course we upgrade the defense. So let's see how we're actually going to perform in the first game in the Premier League, and from there on we're going to see how it's going to be by the end of the first season. But the first game is going to be against Spurs. It's going to be a really important game to actually start the season on the right way. No, honestly, Perisic scored that? This was definitely not a good way to actually end the first half, man. I really did not expect Perisic to score that. Pretty bad defending if you ask me, but game over, guys. Game over, sadly. 2-0 for Spurs. Hey, it is what it is. Into the first season, this is definitely not the place that we actually wanted to be, but we finished 12th in the Premier League, only with 13 points behind the 6th spot, so it's not that bad, I mean, but it could have been miles better, at least in my opinion, especially with the squad that we do have. But at least the squad developed pretty good. Like, look at it, everyone is right now above 80 except 3 players, sorry. So I think the team is developing really good. We just need to actually give them a little bit of time so they can actually continue their growth. But the goalkeeper is already 82, which is a great thing. McAllister is actually the top goal scorer, very interesting. He scored 13 goals and assists 8 times. He's already 83 overall. I expect some big things from McAllister. Look at Anthony Gordon, man. He's already 81 plus 5, 12 goals, 5 assists. Joao Pedro also played not that bad in my opinion, with 12 goals and 3 assists. He's young, he's developing, so pretty good. I'm a little bit disappointed from Mitoma, to be honest with you. Like, only 11 goals and 6 assists is not a great performance, but hey. And Moises Caicedo, look at Moises Caicedo. He's already 81. He's this future Kante, man. So good, like, honestly, so good. So we're definitely improving. So let's go to the second season and how we can actually improve the team, and of course how much money we're gonna receive from the board by finishing 12th in the Premier League. And the board actually give us 66 million to spend in this upcoming second season, which is pretty good in my opinion. And looking at the squad, we're definitely gonna need this money to actually upgrade the center mid position and probably the center back. Like, Dunk is getting older and older. I know that he's our captain, but maybe we need to actually get someone next to Fofana that both of them can develop actually together. So probably these are going to be the 2 positions we're going to try to improve, center mid and center back. So let's see what we can find in the transfer market. And the defender that we're bringing to Brighton for the whopping 50 million is going to be none other than Nico Schlotterbeck from Borussia Dortmund. Very young, very talented center back, and I do believe that him and Fofana can be amazing partnership. So look at it, he looks super super nice in this Brighton jersey. So let's try to get now a midfielder with the 15 million that is left. And basically with all of the money that we did have left, we spent them on a cam, and this is of course Kudus. We needed to pay 22 million plus Dennis Unda for him, and we actually need to spend all of our money on his wage. But in my opinion, this guy is gonna produce a lot of assists for us and help us go to Europe next season. And now with an addition of Schlotterbeck and Kudus, this is how the lineup is gonna look like for the second season. I really hope that we can at least finish in the Europa League or Conference League, but I hope that also previous season look where we actually ended. But this time the season is more experienced, has more good players, so let's see how we're gonna do by the end of the season 2. Well, by the end of the season 2, we're in a final of one competition, and this of course the FA Cup, and in the final we're actually gonna face Luton Town, so we should be the favorites to actually win it. And our road to the final was a little bit too easy in my opinion. We beat Preston in the semis, then we defeat Barrow in the round of 6, then here we defeat Newcastle 2-1. So here all of the favorites were basically out of the competition, which is super good. And of course we eliminate Manchester United. This was our toughest round, but it's looking pretty good. I do believe that we're gonna be the favorites to win the FA Cup and our first trophy with Brighton at this rebuild. We're gonna, of course, play the game, but look where we stand in the Premier League, man. We're currently 3rd in the Premier League with 1 point behind the second place with 2 games to go, and basically we just need 1 point to secure actually Champions League football next season. This is gonna be ridiculous if we can actually pull that on. But first, let's play here now the final of the FA Cup, and let's hopefully manage to lift our first trophy with Brighton. Ooh, this looks not bad. Give it to me, Toma. Come on, Mitoma. Come on, Oh, Toma, how can you be so bad with the head, bro? Oh, Mitoma pressed and pressed. Oh, what a mistake from their goalkeeper. Whoa, this could have been one of the best goals for sure in the FA Cup final, but he hit the post. There's Joao Pedro here to Kudus. No, what a nice save from their goalkeeper, man. Come on, we're struggling to score here. Maybe now. Maybe now. Let's go. This is Caicedo, I do believe. What a goal, man. What a goal. We're taking here the lead in the FA Cup final. We're getting closer and closer of lifting our first trophy with Brighton. Come on. Oh, come on, McAllister. Come on, McAllister. Give it to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon. Finish them, man. Finish them, Anthony Gordon. Deliver the FA Cup for us. Anthony Gordon. Let's go. Let's go. FA Cup winners, bros. Come on. And now is the time of McAllister to actually lift our first trophy. Hopefully many more to come. But there it is. FA Cup winners. Let's see how we're actually going to end the Premier League. And hopefully we're gonna be in the top 4 by the end of the season 2. So by the end of the season 2, this is how the lineup is looking. Look how good the players actually develop, man. Now we don't have anyone that is under 80, which is amazing. Gordon is already 86, and I do believe that he's no, actually Schlotterbeck is our top goal scorer, like the top overall. Let's just check one more time, but I do believe it is. Yes, he is our top overall, but he's already 87, man. +4. Look at Anthony Gordon in probably 2 seasons is gonna be over 90. This for sure. McAllister is 85 already. Caicedo is 84. Kudus is 84. The boys are delivering, and Joao Pedro is already 81 overall, +6. But first, let's just find out how the stats of the players were, and then we're gonna check where did we finish in the Premier League. Top goal scorer is actually Joao Pedro with 19 goals and 3 assists this time. Pretty good performance from him, man. He's gonna be a really big figure, especially in the upcoming seasons. Mitoma is adding 19 goals and also 9 assists. Pretty good season. Look at McAllister, by the way. 15 goals and 14 assists, man. Amazing performance from the boy. And Anthony Gordon, only 13 goals, 7 assists. Not the best performance in my opinion, but at least he's developing pretty good, man. Kudus, 8 goals, 4 assists as a first season. Not that great, but maybe he just needed some time to actually adapt. And in the Premier League, man, in the Premier League, we actually managed to finish 3rd, which is amazing, with only 3 points behind the second Manchester United and 10 points behind the first Spurs. But we upgraded so much from the previous season, man. Like, the improvement of the team is noticeable, and I really hope that in the 3rd season we're gonna perform even better than that and probably compete for the Premier League title. Why not? We're also gonna be in the Champions League. The budget is gonna be so much increased. So let's go for it and let's see how much money we're gonna have to spend in the season 3. Around 60% of you that are watching my content are not subscribers to the channel, so if you enjoy what I'm doing, then please leave a like and also subscribe to my YouTube so we can continue growing. Beginning of the 3rd season, and look what type of money the board are giving us, man. 174 million to spend. This is a huge amount of money, and for sure we're gonna try to spend all of them. And the team is actually looking amazing, man. I'm super impressed with the team that we do have after 2 seasons, but of course there's some key positions that we probably need to upgrade. We also need to increase the depth of our squad. I think this is super important right now, because on the bench we don't have that many good players that can actually come and just be the difference basically in every single game. I don't see anyone basically here, so probably this is gonna be the first thing that we're actually gonna try to do, is just to improve the depth of our squad, because the starting 11, they look really nice, man. Like, maybe we can actually improve our left back or right back, but other than that, I don't see that big improvement. So let's see what we can find on the market. Next signing, of course, is gonna be a former Brighton player, and I'm speaking about Cucurella. He's returning back to his former home, so let's see how he's gonna play at Brighton, man. And the next player that we're signing is gonna be some guy from PSV, Jordan Tays. He's gonna be the backup right back, and he can also play as a backup center back, so pretty good depth to our squad, I do believe. And his contract was expiring, so that's why managed to get him for 24 million. Not a bad deal. Probably the last sign that we're gonna make through this season is gonna be a backup striker of Joao Pedro. I'm talking about Adli from Bayer Leverkusen. We managed to sign him for 42 million, so he is gonna be probably the best backup that we can actually afford right now. We're still gonna have around 50 million, but probably I'm just gonna like renew the contracts of our players, and this is gonna be enough. I really don't see any big improvements needed to this squad, man. Well, like, we upgrade the depth of the squad, we now upgrade the striker position, like the backup striker position. Midfield kind of look alright, so I do believe that this squad can definitely fight for the Premier League. So let's find out. The 3rd season, we actually improved from the previous, but this was not enough for us actually to win the Premier League. Manchester City are just too good, man. Like, I really hope that next season we can actually claim the title from them, but it's definitely gonna be super tough. FA Cup, very sadly, we lost to Chelsea in the semi-finals, and this actually cost us another trophy. And now let's find out how are we doing in the Champions League, because in the Champions League we started really good. We like finished 2nd in our group and went to the round of 16, and here, funny enough, we managed to eliminate Bayern on penalties. But in the quarterfinals, man, Paris Saint-Germain were just a better team, and this actually cost us also our run in the Champions League. So we started good, I mean, the season, but at the end we didn't end it that good. But at least the team developed pretty well, man. Look at how good the team is looking right now. Anthony Gordon is already 89 overall. Schlotterbeck is 89. Like, everyone is improving, and this is definitely super important for our next season. Hopefully our last, where we're actually gonna try to win everything. But look at Joao Pedro, man. 36 goals and 8 assists. What a performance from him. Honestly, amazing season from Joao Pedro. I really hope that he can actually give this type of seasons to Brighton. Anthony Gordon, 23 goals, 2 assists. Pretty good. Mitoma is also developing, 17 goals and 6 assists. Pretty good. McAllister only +1, funny enough, but 13 goals, 4 assists. Look at Cucurella, by the way, 5 goals, 6 assists. But kudos, man, kudos. Maybe we need to actually change him, because only 3 goals and 4 assists is definitely not a good one from a cam. Is 100% not what we actually expected from him. And also Adli didn't score or perform that much. Like, 3 goals, 5 assists. This is definitely not good. So let's go to the 4th season, and hopefully we can actually win everything in the 4th season. And by the beginning of the 4th season, board honestly wants to give us everything, man. 218 million to spend, and how can we improve this team with 218 million, man? I really don't know, but we need to go for someone big, like someone massive that can actually help us push for the treble this season. And for sure we need to improve some key positions, like probably Kudos, like 3 goals, 4 assists from the previous season. This is definitely not good, so we're gonna search for a better cam, and probably we need to go for a better goalkeeper, because Sanchez is good, but he's not gonna develop that much because he's approaching already his 30th year. So let's try to improve these 2 key positions with the money that we do have, and let's hope we can actually win everything. And the best way for us to compete for the treble is, of course, weak our biggest opponents, which which is Manchester City. So that's why we went for Phil Foden and we managed to sign him for 121 million. He's already 90 rated, and I do believe that Phil Foden is gonna be the perfect cam for our team, man. 90 rated cam, like what a huge star we are signing right now. So there it is, Phil Foden. I really hope you can fit perfectly and deliver us the treble, my friends. And the goalkeeper that we needed is gonna be actually the Borussia Dortmund goalkeeper Kjobel. He's already in 89 overall and his contract was expiring, so that's why we actually managed to do a straight up swap with our goalkeeper plus 20 million for this guy. So we swapped the 83 overall goalkeeper plus 20 million for the 89 overall goalkeeper. Now we definitely are the favorites to win everything, so let's hope we can actually do that. So now with an addition of Kjobel and Foden, this is how the squad is looking pretty good if you ask me, man. Like I really don't see any big improvements needed. Maybe we can go for a good right back that can be close to 90 overall, but I don't see that needed, to be honest with you. We still do have 60 million, but I do see one position that a guy that is not developing that much, and this is Fofana. I really don't know what's wrong with him, but he's just not performing on a top level. So maybe we can actually go for a better center back than Fofana, because he's already 84 overall, but he needs 24 weeks to become 85, which is again not that bad. But if we can actually improve the center back position, I think we're gonna be ready for the treble, man. And probably the last piece of the puzzle is of course gonna be none other than William Saliba. He's currently 88 overall. He was playing actually for Betis and we managed to sign him for 110 million. We need to sell some players, but at the end we managed to keep the core of the team. We managed to keep also our bench players, and we just added one of the best center backs right now in the world. So him and Schlotterbeck and Kjobel at the back should deliver a lot of clean sheets. So let's see, can we actually do the treble, man, this season? I really hope we can do that. So let's find out. So end of the 4th season, and look where we are standing in the Premier League, guys. We finally managed actually to win it after 4 tough seasons. We won the Premier League and we won it by 3 points against the second Manchester City. In the Champions League, it's looking pretty interesting. So we managed to top our group, which was probably expected, to be honest with you. Then in the round of 60, look what type of tough round we had, man. We destroyed Bayern Munich, but come on, to get Bayern Munich in the round of 16, this is not an easy job. Then in the quarterfinals, we managed to beat Paris Saint-Germain 4-3 on aggregate. And in the semis, guys, in the semis, we destroyed Atletico Madrid, which means only one thing. We're in the final. We're going to face Real Madrid in the final. Real Madrid is standing of us actually completing this rebuild and conquering the world. But before that, let's just check how the team developed and also the stats of the players. So this team looks unbelievable, man. Like I'm super happy with the team that we managed to build. Like look at it. There is not this like huge stars like Kylian Mbappe or Haaland, but we managed to build such a deadly attack, man. With Mitoma, Joao Pedro, Gordon, Foden, McAllister, Caicedo, amazing players. And I'm pretty proud that actually I managed to keep the core of the team in Caicedo and McAllister and Mitoma. So pretty good in my opinion. For sure Joao Pedro is gonna be a top goal scorer. If he is not, yes, 41 goals and 7 assists. Whoa, 30 goals in the Premier League, man. He broke everything that Haaland actually did, I do believe. Or I'm not 100% sure how many goals Haaland has right now, but 30 goals in the Premier League is a huge thing, man. There is only one thing left, and I really hope we can actually win right now versus Real Madrid and just complete this rebuild. Of course, if you enjoy, then please leave a like and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. If you haven't already, it's going much appreciated. This is how the Real Madrid squad is looking. Ooh, they added Gabriel and Van Dijk. Very interesting. And Trent. Ooh. And Moise Kean is also there. Rafael Leao, Camavinga is their left back. Pretty good squad, but in my opinion, we're the favorites. There is no Vinicius Jr., which is a huge plus for us. So let's see. Can we win versus Real Madrid? Come on, guys. We can do that 100%. Let's deliver it. Ooh, Mitoma here. Ooh, Mitoma here. Come on. Joao Pedro. Come on. 1-0 versus Real Madrid. And pretty early we managed to score. Let's go. Come on. Let's score more, guys. Come on. We can do it for sure. Ooh, they're making it 1-1 pretty quickly. Rafael Leao. The game is definitely not done yet, man. Like everything is wide open here. Joao Pedro here. Ooh, Joao Pedro here with some space to Mitoma. Let's go. Wow, their goalkeeper is so bad, man. This like Karius. Mitoma, let's go. What a nice connection. Joao Pedro to Mitoma. Beautiful, beautiful finish from him. I really don't know what happened here with their goalkeeper, man, but we're taking that all day of the week. Let's go. Anthony Gordon with some space. Anthony Gordon with some space. Give it to Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro. 3-1. Come on. Wow, we're unstoppable, man. Let's go. Ooh, this was nice. This was definitely nice from Rafael Leao here. Good goal from Fede Valverde too, man. This I did not expect, to be honest with you. And Kobel actually get a touch of the ball, but the shot was really, really nice. So 3-2. They're still into the game, man. Come on. We cannot defeat them yet. Nice Schlotterbeck. What a brilliant interception from Schlotterbeck. To Joao Pedro. To Joao Pedro! Ooh, he puts it wide. Oh no, Vini Jr. was on the bench? Okay, now this is something surprising. How can you leave Vini Jr. on the bench, bro? Vini Jr. here got us. This was tough, man. But nice, nice Schlotterbeck. Come on, can we start here the dangerous counter-attack to Anthony Gordon? Give it to Joao Pedro. Give it to Joao Pedro. Come on, finish them, Joao Pedro. Finish them, Joao Pedro. Let's go. 80th minute and maybe we won the Champions League with Brighton. Joao Pedro is the real deal. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Phil Foden. Phil Foden. Come on, Phil Foden. Finish them, Phil Foden. Ooh, great save, but doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. We won it. We won it. Come on. Blow the whistle, referee. There you go. There you go. We won the Champions League. What a rebuild, man. What a rebuild. I really hope you actually enjoyed it. Tell me in the comments which club should we do next. And there it is. Our main man, McAllister, is gonna lift his last trophy in this rebuild. Hopefully many more in the future of his club. But come on, McAllister, lift the best trophy in the world. There you go. We managed to rebuild Brighton and put them from the middle table team right now in the Premier League to the top of the world, man. I'm super excited. I really hope you actually enjoyed it, of course. If so, leave a like. You know what to do. But now I'm out and I wish you a great day. Bye-bye.